Hey there, dads. Silouan here. We just made it through Father's Day. You got all your accolades, but now the real work begins. Because in spite of all the goodness you received just the other day, when I do talks at conferences, and I speak primarily to first responders, veterans, tough people that do a lot, have high goals, high ideals, high discipline, demanding careers. And you ask them, hey, looking back on your life, what is it you wish you had done a little bit better? You know what about 70% of them are going to say, and that's usually the number, between 70 and 80% as we go around the room and I take the answers. They say this: it has something to do with work-life balance, which is really time with family, because who in those careers really has balance of their time, or the transition home. But it's family, okay? It's being a dad, it's being a father. They look back and they go, that's what I struggled with the most. We all know it, and we do it over and over and over again. So what do you do about it? Well, today I just want to give you 3 things, if you're a dad and you're watching, that right now you can focus on and immediately do better, regardless of how much time you have or how busy you are, or how tired you are, or what you've done good or what you've done bad. You can start them right now. So number 1, the little things matter. Remember that. Just tell yourself the little things matter. Us as men, we tend to build things up, think we got to do this dramatic event or show or change for it to matter. It doesn't. Little things matter. Getting up in the morning, hug your kid, hug your wife. Say thanks for that supper. Ask your kid how their day went. Just do something small. Give them a little bit of instruction. Maybe your children play sports and you let the coaches do all the talk. Why don't you say, hey, let's go to the playground. Let's work on our shot. Let's work on our baskets. Just do little things. Little things go a long way, and a lot of times we forget about them and we don't do them because they think they got to be big. But I'm telling you right now, the people that you love are probably more likely to remember the little things done on a daily basis than they are the big things. Number 2, show your vulnerability. Don't think being a dad means being this big, tough guy. I would argue it's the opposite. It's being willing to be vulnerable, to ask them for forgiveness when you mess up, to let them know the things that you're working on, to just listen, to not feel like you got to have all the answers and you got to know all the tricks and you got to give them all the training. Just listen to them. Be willing to say, I don't know. Let's figure this out together. But be vulnerable, because you know what you're doing. You're teaching them to be vulnerable. And then you're making it more likely that your children will come to you when they have problems. And you're allowing your spouse, the one you love, to heal. If you're vulnerable, you allow them to be vulnerable, which maybe they need things to forgive you for some things they don't want to talk about, or vice versa. And finally, number 3, you make them disciplined, not by yelling at them and getting on them and criticizing them. You do it by your own personal discipline. Exhibit personal discipline. Make your bed, work out, look good when you go to work and you leave the house. Talk to people politely. Respect their mother, whether you're still married to her or not. Don't say bad things about her, okay? But exhibit personal discipline. Now, all 3 of those things, okay? Doing the little things, little signs of encouragement, little hugs, okay? Being vulnerable, teaching them to be vulnerable, and having personal discipline they see, that they want to exhibit, that they begin to see as normal. You don't need money to do that. You don't need any extra time. You just got to do it. And see, those are the first steps you will take that will be the most important steps and the lasting steps, so that when you get to the end of your life and you look back, you will be able to go, you know what, I could have done a little bit better, but I created a foundation for my family. I learned from my mistakes. I took another direction. And it started with the little things, being vulnerable, and exhibiting personal discipline to teach them to say the same. So next Father's Day, look back on the last year, tell yourself you did those things, and you will be glad you did. Silouan, it's great to be with you. I'm out.